Hi, my name is Jason Delavan from Staiku, and I'm going to show you how to set up the MyBodee scanner today. It's very easy. There are only two parts. The first part is a 24-inch turntable, which I have here. This weighs about 20 pounds, and this is what we're going to use to rotate the person being scanned. So I'm going to set this down where I want to scan someone, plug it in, and then I'm going to grab the second piece, which is this sensor, which I have attached to our stand here. This is a Microsoft Kinect second generation. It's a brand new sensor that Microsoft put out for Windows. And it captures depth data using infrared light. So I'm going to set this down, point it at the turntable, and this should be about 4 feet away. So I'm just going to eyeball a little bit. Seems about like 4 feet. So we're going to go ahead and move on to the software side next. So here I am. I'm going to launch the capture application of the software. The sensor is going to initialize, and you can see what the sensor is seeing on the screen. The blue area is where the turntable needs to go. Once it's set, I'm going to push calibrate, and what this does is it removes the background from the image so that the only thing that we capture is what's on top of the turntable. Once that's set, I'm going to hit continue, and I'm going to choose some customer information here. I'm going to go ahead and scan my coworker Daniela. So I have her information in there, and next I hit continue. Make sure the space is clear. There's some information here which we can talk about later. And I'm ready to start scanning. So Daniela, if you would come and stand on the turntable. Put your foot in the middle of the turntable to step on, and then spread your feet apart. And put your arms out with your hands in fists. Perfect. All right, so you can see on the screen that the general guide for posture is there. Danielle is standing in a good spot. So I'm going to go ahead and start the scan. I click start. And there she goes. So this whole process takes between 30 and 40 seconds. And we capture over 600 frames of data. And that's important because you'll see that she's having to stand still, and people are generally very good at that, but there may be a little bit of a sway. She's breathing in and out, and those 600 frames will get averaged out over the course of the entire registration process so that we end up with a nice, accurate mesh that represents her body. So once she comes around again, I'm going to stop the scan. And Daniela, you're done. Go ahead and carefully step off of the turntable. The computer takes a few seconds to process the scan, and then we'll get to take a look at it. Once the scan is processed, it loads up into our viewer, and we get to see how it looks. And that's how to take a scan.